Hello, I'm Lightshaft, and this is Minecraft Snapshot 12W22A. Now, they added a lot of cool stuff this time, and let's get right into it. Everybody knows that we use pressure plates to activate TNT traps, ball traps, whatever traps, but they're ridiculously obvious, and either you feel like an idiot when you fall for them, or you laugh at the people who put them down because they actually thought you'd fall for them. But now there's a much better way to kill off your friends, and that is tripwires. Now, tripwires are basically an easier to use pressure plate, and by that I mean you walk on it, it lights it up, and it stays lit until you walk off of it, and that's exactly what pressure plates do. Now, there's a few things you can do about these tripwires. You can A, jump it. Jumping is always an option, unless you can't jump it, and then you can try to punch it, which sends a current anyway, so that's not a good idea. Or you can carry an extra thing in your inventory, shears. And shears pretty much just cut it and render it useless. Doesn't send a pulse. Shears are your best way out. And if you are still redstone challenged this late in the game and you can't get these dang pressure plates to work to save your life, why no work? Then fear not, because these tripwires are going to be your best friend. Because all you have to do is put redstone next to them, above them, or below them, and it's going to get powered when you put this, oh, and maybe, damn it, behind too. And quick demonstration, hop up here, there, it's all lit. It also lights up on the bottom, alright. Also in this snapshot, they introduced emerald blocks, which are basically lapis blocks 2.0 because they're terribly ugly and they don't go with anything. So I was fiddling about building some things and I realized that half steps can now be placed without shoving them on the bottom of another block. You can just click the top half. Oh, it's beautiful. It just changes everything right there. Like, oh, it's just, get rid of that. We don't need those anymore. We can just put upside down half steps wherever we want. Just break everything. They also did a lot of stuff to the creative inventory. They added some things, deleted some things, and the cool stuff is in the survival inventory though. They added in armor slots so you can actually put stuff on your character. Pants. And they also added in a crafting thing, so if you don't think you can navigate this inventory fast enough, and you can craft it faster than you can find it, by all means use that. But they also added in a destroy item slot, which I don't completely understand because you can totally shift click these things to get rid of them faster than you can throw them in that box. But aside from that, they got rid of the, what the hell is it called? The search bar, which is awesome because now I can use X to open and close my inventory and I don't have to worry about typing X's in the slots, which is great, and life is good. It's just so awesome. Enchanting. Alright, they changed a lot of things with enchanting. They reduced the max level down from 50 to 30, and you still have to have all these ridiculous bookshelves to get to level 30. Now, when I enchanted things earlier, I got Fortune 3 on every single one, and these are some like pretty beastly pickaxes right here. So let's see what I get with a bunch of iron swords. Another thing they changed is the max level of your enchant will always show up. So you can put this thing in here as many times as you want to, and it'll always be on that bottom selection. So, let's see what we get. Sharpness 5, wow. Alright, I'm pretty sure they said you have a ridiculously good chance of getting at least 2 enchants from level 30. But let's see. Alright, well that's 2. Smite, fire aspect, that's not bad. Sharpness and knockback, that's cool. I haven't seen 4 on anything yet, but I'll keep messing around with it. Alright, this sword is ridiculous. Like, that's just about everything you can get, and it's on this thing. And that was a level 30 enchant. 3 that time. That's pretty cool. Made of arthropods, meh. So they also adjusted a few things with NPC trading, and that mainly being they added an extra drop window. And you wouldn't typically need this for most trades, but some trades require two things, like this. So you put them in the window, and there you go. Works just like a regular trade, except for that's a bit bigger of a ripoff than usual. Okay, probably the coolest thing in the newest update. Naturally spawning jungle temples. They even come with redstone, and they have redstone already built into them. So, up top, there's not a lot going on, just a little bit of buggy vines there. But downstairs is where it gets interesting. Over here, we've got some levers. We don't worry about that just yet. But down here, if you're not careful, you get hit in the face by an arrow because you stepped on a tripwire. You got some redstone running across. Not very old design, kind of ghetto, but ooh, treasure. Oh no, you get hit in the face again because you didn't look for a tripwire. So these things are gonna be just annoying, like ridiculous. And then you got some awesome treasure. That's actually pretty decent loot for one of these things from my measure. But over here, you have some levers. Okay, these things are a little weird because you originally have to get the piston to grab the block up there that's opening the door, but if you mess with it enough, you'll figure it out. It's not too hard. But when you open it, it'll open this little spot right here. And then you got extra treasure. Yeah, it's just sad that the extra treasure is more pathetic than the first treasure that isn't hidden. Yeah. And then I don't understand this. It's like, if you had to go through these little levers over here to get in, then why not just like dig your way in? Because I mean, you're already stuck if you can't dig out. So I don't know. It doesn't seem like it's working too well for me. But this is probably the coolest thing in the update. Yeah. Well, I take that back. This is definitely the coolest thing. Yes. Yeah, forget jungle temples. Just give me half slabs that I can shove anywhere. Pretty sweet. So, Snapshot 12W22A. We got jungle temples, emerald blocks, tripwires, and we can finally place half slabs wherever the hell we want. I'd say it's a pretty good update. I like it.